loan stuff. And little did I know that they had talked with a couple other attorneys, got no answers. And I was able to kind of walk through the process with them, ended up helping his event company get their PPP loan. And he was like, Tyler, I love the way that you communicate, give answers. This would be super valuable information to everybody. Let's do a webinar, you and me, in about 2 weeks to teach on this stuff. Here's my private cell phone. Here's my private email. Text me if you need anything.
Yeah.
And then as a result of that, that's when I got to speak on stage but I wouldn't have gotten that if I hadn't put in the work for 3 years of posting to Instagram every day, communicating online, learning how to become a good communicator. And so that whole process, definitely the definition of things happen for you, not to you. And it comes from putting in the work ahead of time, to then get there.
That's an incredible story, not only your own lesson in learning and success in that, but just for others to hear, because oftentimes when we don't get that call, the world is over, right? We crawl into our holes in our caves and disappear and think, oh, I lost my one shot. And you just kept grinding.
Thank you for
I was literally ghosted for 2.5 years.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah.
So I didn't hear any response, but just kept pinging away. Hey, can we get a meeting? 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 And, in sales, there's a saying, fortune's in the follow-up. And I think that's true, not just in sales, it's true in all relationships.
Yeah.
Business wise, at least. So.
Yeah. Well, good for you. I'm a fan of Wall Street back in the day, right? So you finally bagged Gecko. You got the call.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Right on. Well, before we wrap up, you've got a book out. If people want to learn a little bit more about you, I see it in the background there. I can't quite read it, but what's the title of the book?
Yeah. So it's called Cashflow Grow, and it's a pretty quick read, but it's basically the financial habits, routines, and secrets that the best business owners implement in their business, how to make your business more profitable, how to actually understand your numbers, how to set KPIs, key performance indicators, which is basically the 3 to 5 key numbers in your business that if you focus on those, then your business is going to soar. And if they want to go to tylermcbroom.com, they can get a copy for free. They just cover the shipping and they can get a copy for free.
Awesome.
And it was a #1 bestseller in a few different categories and a lot of good stuff. So,
well, we'll put that website up on the show notes. Just want to thank you for your time. Some great reminders for me to dig back in and look at a few things. And I think we can always use the nudges to do what's right for our businesses and make sure they stay healthy from a financial perspective. So thank you for sharing your wisdom with our audience and being with us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was great.
Thank you for listening to today's show. It is my pleasure and honor to interview all of the guests that have been on the Answer is Yes podcast. If you have enjoyed the show, please go on iTunes and subscribe, give a rating, or simply tell a friend about the show. We also believe in the message of our guests and the positive influence of their stories. As my own mentor and coach, David Meltzer, has taught me, spend some time every day thinking and writing about the things in your own life that you have more than enough of. You will find out how blessed we really are. Please visit my website, livelifedriven.com, for the latest updates about me and what I'm doing. Plus, I post a monthly blog about the many topics on this show. This podcast can also be found there. As I learned early on in life, what you believe is what you will achieve. Thanks, Mark Victor Hansen, and thank you, and have a great week.